Thank you everyone so much for joining us on this Monday evening. Normally Mondays are not, ideally suited to long sessions, but this topic and this entire concept is so important, and especially now with all the regulatory changes that are happening, and at the current market levels, we are not sure whether we are going to move another 1,000 points up on the Nifty or another 1,000 points down on the Nifty, and therefore we need to maintain very disciplined trading and positional strategies for our customers. We are also looking at a situation where possibly volumes might get impacted from December 1st when the new intraday guidelines come into effect. And therefore, as businessmen, all of us are very sensitive to revenues and extremely sensitive to cost. So I would like to thank the FT team for bringing out the entire concept, and I would especially like to thank the CEO at FT, Keshavji himself, who's been taking personal interest in ensuring that PL is one of the first brokers to start using Odin's technical trader across our offices, 825 offices all across the country. Uh, the important aspect of the software that you're going to look at now is that it requires no additional investing except a minor fee every month. You can use it on top of your existing Odin platform, whether you're a client or whether you are a broker dealer. And therefore, in terms of cost, there's no additional investing required. And because you're used to Odin, obviously no need to learn anything new other than just implement disciplined trading strategies across all your clients. So the benefit of this is that not only do you get to trade with discipline, but you can actually trade across customers depending on their own preferences. That's one very important aspect. The other important aspect is that the FT team has been cooperating exceptionally well, and I'd like to thank Akanksha for taking this time off also, along with the entire sales team. And they've committed exceptionally speedy support to getting Odin Technical Trader implemented across locations. So if you want to test it out over the next few days, you can rest assured that the FT team is there to help the PL teams to help you start implementing this, whether it's at the client end or at the broker partner end. So without actually, we are 15 minutes into the session. Without delaying it too much, I'd like to welcome Akanksha and again thank the entire FT team so that they can take you forward. I request everyone to give it a very patient 1.5 hour hearing. Please remember that the software can dramatically alter profitability of your branch and for your customers. Therefore, I request you to be interactive, listen very intently and carefully. Of course, we will host this video on YouTube, on our YouTube channel as well. However, nothing like being live and being interactive. So you may please ask questions post the session being over, or you can always put messages in the chat screen. Over to Akanksha.
Thank you, Sandeep, and a warm welcome extending to all the attendees who are there on a regular trading day. So let's quickly start with the session. So I have gone through some of the polls and answers, few points which came very straight, and I am really thankful to all the attendees that yes, they understand that discipline is very important. So it's a very good thing to be noted. And second thing, what I specifically noticed here is that people are a bit nervous while using algos. So in my today's session, I will try that I will help you out to understand how the algos do work, and secondarily, how this particular software can help you to make money. So, Abhishek, if you can please quickly move on the slide. So, first thing, if I start with what do we basically understand with the profitable trading? So, whenever I talk with the traders, there is always one, I would say, a misconception which lies over that people talk about, okay, let's start predicting. And that's how that gives me a shiver that how anyone can predict the market. Do you guys think that we can predict the market? I believe absolutely no, because that is something we can figure out the direction. We can move into, we can choose to be in the right direction, but we cannot always be 100% right. I hope you guys agree to my point, correct? So what, how we can save ourselves if anything goes wrong? So Abhishek, you please move to the next. So anyhow, market is going to do what it is supposed to. What we are supposed to do is, let's first plan the things. If we do the proper planning as in, we know that if this is my best case, if I know this is my worst case, if I properly design, okay, this is my total capital, and this is the kind of loss I can bear, or my end customer is going to bear. Because sometimes what happens here is that customers become impatient. The day till they make money, they are very happy. The moment they start losing, so even if a customer who invested 10 lakhs, there are some type of a people whom on a day-to-day basis, I'm sure you guys also be having this type of a customers, wherein the moment they start losing, let's say 5,000, 6,000, they start getting panic and keep giving you call. So it's not, so as a wealth manager, as a RM, as a sub broker, or I would say that as a being entrepreneur, you guys don't want to just do the business. You guys want the peace of mind as well. That let the business work for me rather than I consistently put my 100% effort, do all the juggling, do all the exercise, and keep my customers happy. So this algorithm trading can help me out doing that. So first goal, let's we all completely agree upon that. First goal is, yes, we need to preserve the capital, because if I don't have my capital with me, anyhow, further I cannot move ahead. Abhishek, please next. So for making any profitable strategy, there are two basic rules. Number one is when we need to come out from any system, and number two, if anything goes wrong, and number two, if everything is going right, still when to come out. What happens generally, if I talk about a simple trading mindset, I'm taking like 5 to 10 minutes talking about the basic trading concepts itself, so that we can connect the algo with you. Reason being, sometimes what happens is we forget the basics and directly jump into the complexities and algos, and that's how the things won't work out. So I hope it is okay for all. If you can, guys can put it on the chat. Because if we have a good base for the algo, so that will help me to design the best profitable solutions for me. So if I talk about a basic algo solution, what do guys we think that what this algo is going to do? Does it give me some magical strategy or something? Uh, it works for me as if everything is going to go great and I will make unlimited profits. I will never have losses. No, it won't. So Abhishek, if you move to next. One more, please. Yeah. So whenever we are talking about the algo, see basically what does the algo system do? If I tell you a bit on that, a algo system is something, there can be any concept you have in your mind. Let's say, for example, a simple moving average crossover. May it be a simple Bollinger-based strategy. May it be that very very simple like a high day high breakout, or maybe a 1 week high breakout, anything. I mean, it all depends how we want to use it. So it's algo is just one thing that you have the concept, number one, which is your strategy. Number two, you check, you decide out of 10 strategies or out of 10 such systems, which system is going to be more fruitful. So how do we decide that which system is going to be more fruitful? What I could do is I can start directly investing onto that system and see. But in that case, there is always a probability that I may end up in the losses. So how do we test that? There are two ways to test this. Number one, I use the back test. That is, I try to run my system or my strategy on the previous historical data, whatever I have. So that I know, okay, if anything which is fruitful on the history or a previous year's data, so I'm sure that this thing can help me to make money into my current day and future day. Number two, what if any strategies, okay, this is fruitful, but it's not as sharp enough as it should be. That is, okay, I'm getting a profit of let's say 9%, but I'm not happy with that. I want it should be uh, 12, 14, 15, kind of. So how to improve my existing trading system? So if we quickly connect to the software and let's quickly see how we do this thing. So Abhishek, please go
Just
to
give
the
one moment.
technical
I'll just
trader.
connect. Just give me one moment. I'll connect.
Yeah. So in the meanwhile, Abhishek is connecting the system. Let me give you a brief. We are talking about the technical trader. So technical trader basically help you to create algo systems or the algo strategies, majorly based on the technical analysis or the charts. Okay. So somebody who's comfortable with the charts, they can design their own trading strategies. Somebody who is still learning the charts, they can use the graphical options which are available in the system so that they can build their own strategies. And there can be third type of a audience or the people who want to use it, wherein they do not understand the chart but they understand the price, the simple price momentum, the simple price based technique. Or I understand, okay, let's say this is the currently the stock is trading at 103, so probably if it breaks out 110, there will be a good momentum going to come. So technical trader will help you to cater all three kinds of entities. Let's have a look on that.
Is the Akanksha, it's there.
Yeah. Okay. So the current screen, what we are seeing here is the technical trader window. So you must be able to see this lies within the existing trading terminal, the DIVE, the dealer which you are currently using. So you do not need one additional system or additional information or ease to understand and start using this. Second one goes the option, if you are able to figure out that this technical trader you can use two ways as in either a algo or one touch. In the algo, what happens is whenever there is any signal generates or any strategy shoots an order, in that case it directly goes to the exchange as an algo order. And secondarily, if you do not want to 100% automize that, you want, okay, or maybe initially if you want to test it out, you can use it in the form of one touch. In that case, what you could do is whenever there is any order is being shooted, in that case, it doesn't directly go to the exchange, it comes to the normal dispatch order window. From there, you can accept or reject that order. So that you can be comfortable with the system. And once you are comfortable, you can put it on 100% auto execution. I hope we all are on the same page till here and there is no questions, because if you guys have any question, you can keep on putting on the questions and answer window, and in the last we will take it up. So let's take an example. If you go to the strategies, or let me first tell you the strategy. If we right now, Abhishek, please minimize that. Yeah, you can see the chart of Reliance right now in front of the system. There is a simple strategy we have put up over here. You see that third panel, a red and green indicator window. Yeah. So on the same, if you see on based on the RSI and the moving average, there are automated signals generated on the top side. Can we maximize this panel so that audience can see that? And parallelly, if you see, there is a green line. Yeah, parallelly a green line below there. So this is something what we have here is that whenever you create a strategy and put it on the chart, so this gives you an indication that you at this point of time you are into trading mode. So if you see on the this green candle, Abhishek, if you can use that bar on that first, second green arrow, yeah, the previous one. Yeah, you can see that green arrow here, wherein you this system has initiated the buy, and this buy has been exited on this red candle. So on the bottom, you must be able to see that green line. So this green line tells you like up to this much of the candle or up to this much of the duration you are active in the market with the buy position. How did we do that? Let me show you. First, let's see how to create a strategy. So number one, how do we create a strategy? Let's first go with the GUI view or through a UI. Abhishek, please.
Want me to close this? What do you want?
You can minimize and go to the formula builder wherein somebody can create the strategy. And then we'll come to the, for the advanced user, then we will come to the custom formula builder. So, okay. So you guys can see this screen now. This is for people who do not know the coding at all. Okay, so there are basic investors who know the concept, but I'm not comfortable with the coding part. I don't want to code. So in that case, what people can do, simply choose the indicators, whatever indicator they want to start their strategy. Let's create one strategy, let's say with a simple moving average. So wheresoever, if you see the screen, whenever my close is greater than my moving average, that means there is a breakout. I'll simply want to buy the stock. Easy, right? So a easy breezy way to create the strategy, simple. Another way, I can combine multiple conditions. The way you see in the right hand side, I can create multiple combinations combined. Let's say not just the moving average. I want to add that along with the moving average, it should have a RSI also. That whenever the RSI is above 40, and at that point of time, if the moving average is crossing over, then it should initiate a buy. Okay, so these kind of combinations you can create with this UI. Now, another way to do that, if there are advanced investors, in that case, there is a pseudocode option. Go to the advanced builder, please. Yeah. So in that case, if the people are comfortable with the basic coding, in that case, what they could do is they can create their own magical formulas, whatever they want to build over. They can, for this, they can use the existing available indicators as well, so that they do not need to write the whole coding. So for example, how the SMAs were going to work and all data, that is something already in place. So you can simply reuse that. The SMAs, the RSIs, the MACDs, the Bollinger Bands. I mean, whatever the 150 plus indicators available, you can simply reuse those, build your own conditions over and above that, and then test that. I have a question here. Do you provide coding manuals? So yes, there are a few further options available. In that case, how it works, there is a coding help file. You guys always get that with this software, so that if you want to build anything, you can take the help from that coding help file, and from there you can build your code. Secondarily, what we could do is that we can have one bespoke we can help one person from the PL team to be the BSPOC for this. We can help him to understand and write all these coding so that you always have a ready hand available with the team. And anyhow, if there is anything which is very complex and any of the attendees is still not able to do, and our SPOC is also not able to do, in that case, yes, we are always there. We can help you out for this. Yes, syntaxes are available, Ashwini. So the basic syntax file, you will get that. So all both the ways available through the GUI or through the pseudocode. Both ways you can create your own formulas. Now, after this formula is available, what you could do is you can do three things. Number one, you can simply put it on the chart and analyze visually. If you see on that Reliance chart, what we did is we attach this formula and try to analyze.
Yeah. Akanksha, just one sec. I think you're taking the questions on chat, but in the Q&A section also, there are lots of people asking questions.
Yeah. True. So I do have questions from Darshan. What is MACD in technical chart? MACD is just one indicator available. For the basic indicators one, I would suggest, Darshan, that we can always take the help from the technical analysis books, and from there we can take it. How to put it on the chart and how to use in Algo, I can suggest you. In the chart, there is an option to use that indicator. You can build your formula based on the MACD and then reuse it for creating any Algo. Can we set multiple time frames in the formula? Yes, you can. Dheeraj, can we do coding based on the candles, not based on the indicators? Dheeraj, I didn't got your question exactly what you want to ask. So maybe once the session is over and that point of time, we can discuss this question. Varun, how set formula works on the screen, like give pop-up or any kind of a signal? Okay. So Varun, formula doesn't work on the screen. Formula is something you can test it three ways. Number one, I just started like you saw on the screen of this Reliance, wherein we can simply attach that formula. And Abhishek, can you attach any one formula there so that anyone can see? Yeah, we can. You see this strategy option. You can create any of the formulas. You can see that, okay, if it is a buy on this particular condition satisfaction, if I want to exit, if this condition is going to get satisfied, similarly vice versa, I can decide for short also, and it's purely optional. I may only go for the long side, or I may go for both. I can decide. See what happens. Sometimes it's not just the buy and sell or my profit. There is always some cost also involved. So I can decide that cost into the slippage part. I can decide that this is the targeted profit I'm looking out. This is the stop loss I'm looking out. What if a worst case scenario wherein there is a kind of a sideways market when there is no momentum? So I can decide no activity also. That no activity, that is, I mean, nothing has been triggered off. Neither my entry long condition is triggered, nor my enter short condition is triggered. So how much time I want to stay on to the same strategy? So I can decide that. I can even go for the capital based. You see that capital and lots. So instead of the value, I can decide that I want to invest 1 lakh, and let's see how this strategy works. So you could see on the screen right now, there are signals available, correct? The buy and sell, that green arrows, and the exit. Similarly, the green bars also you could see, which tells you like at this duration you were invested into that particular time in the market. You could see the targets because I have already given the target. So whenever there is a target achieved, that strategy makes me out of that particular trade. In the bottom, if you guys see, there is a revenue or your earnings on that particular strategy. So you could see that in the strategy return, if you see, we have started with what capital? Am I audible, guys, or is it too slow?
Audible, very audible.
Okay. So you could see that the strategy return here. So you see that we have started with some 1 and now we are almost triple the benefit. This is only for one chart we did, that is for Axis Bank. Now, every time it is practically not possible, neither for me nor for anyone, to test out all the strategies. I mean, create, let's say, 10 strategies, check on different 10, 15, 30 scripts. Entries based on closing or open depends upon whatever you choose to open. I mean, whatever you decide to enter upon. So if I go for, I can scan, go to the backtest, please. Abhishek. Can you go to backtesting? Can you go to backtesting?
Yeah, sure.
Because practically every chart I cannot go and check how much I can make on this particular strategy. Backtest, please. Yeah. So what I could do is, please scroll it. Yeah, thank you. So if you see here, there's an option called portfolio. So what you could do is you can create any strategy, choose your portfolio here. If you see the screen, I have taken the Nifty, that is Nifty 50 scripts here. So I want to run my whole, this strategy. If you see, Abhishek, please come to the, yeah. So if you see a simple strategy I have created for a buy and an exit, a very simple one. For the short side, I have not picked up anything. I want to run it on an intraday hourly basis. If you see the minutes as a 60, I have given my stop loss percentage 2% and a target profit of 5%, and I have given my capital as well. So I have started with 1 lakh, and let's see how much profits I can get from this strategy. Yeah. You have reverse sorted, I guess, Abhishek. Yeah. Okay. So this particular strategy, if I have chosen up in the real time in the market, how much money I could have made or how much profit I could have made. You see those percentages here. On the third column, that percentage profit or the net profit, you could see this. Now, if I want to fine tune more the same strategy, because this is something back testing, I have done that on the historical data and I could see, yes, this strategy is something can help me to make money. Now, let's polish this thing. So how do we polish this? We can go to strategy optimizer. Optimizer, please. So I hope, Kamal, I have given you the answer of your question. Yes, you can scan the whole formula. Kashikar, you also had the same screen. Yes, you can scan the whole group for the formula. Abhishek, please portfolio strategy optimizer.
Anksha, hi, this is Vikas Ved over here.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Vikas, I can definitely hear you.
So if you can just take a small case as to, suppose if I'm a fresh person, I'm just using this software. How am I supposed to create strategies? Because you said that, you can create strategies and then test it on a portfolio. But how are you supposed to create strategies? If you could just demonstrate that.
Yeah, we did that. If you recall, I don't mind. Let's do that once again. Once again, we can go to Formula Builder. Yeah. So this is a GUI way or a UI way to create the strategy, wherein I can choose the indicator. Abhishek, can we create a crossover, please? For a buy, sell, and buy, exit, sell, exit, all four. Let's do it live here. A simple 5-day or a 5-day, 15 days crossover. Somebody asked that if you want to put open or close or what, so you could see this section in the formula. He has chosen the close. So it all depends. How do you want to build that? Yeah. So here, this is a 520 crossover. Yeah, let's have the basic simple SMA itself. Yeah. Let's give it some name. Okay. And let's save this. Okay. So this is for buy side. Let's do that for vice versa. Let's make it a cross down. Yeah. So this is a simple crossover and cross down for buying and selling created using the UI. The similar, I could do that using that editor and the scripting, the pseudo code what we have seen. Abhishek, just 1 second, please show the UI for the formula editor, customer formula editor. Yeah, so the similar formulas I could create using this editor also if I know the pseudo code. Now, if my code is ready, if my formula is ready, I can do 3 things. Number 1, I can check it visually by attaching it onto the chart. So let's open one chart and attach the same formula. That whatever script at that point of time when I was creating this strategy, so definitely I had some script in my mind that on this I'm going to try that. So let's try it on one script. For the crossover and cross down both, I mean for buy and sell both the sides, let's take it. And the short also, please. So what we have done here is that I want to go long and short. I have decided these conditions, given some profits and stop losses. Let's give it one capital. Yeah. And simply attach this. So in using this, you could see I can visually see how my strategy is going to work without much of a hassle. I can see that I have invested 1 lakh. Now I am somewhere at this point of time. I am around. If you can just go to the chart data window and see on the last candle how much money we had at this point of time. So this is my money at this point of time, what I invested. Second, if I'm okay, in that case, what we could do is next step for somebody is to check it on the back test and test this strategy not only for one script, for combination of a script. So that's how we came to this back testing, wherein I test this strategy on the group of scripts. Just take the same script. Same script here, same conditions. Because herein, whenever we are talking about automation or algo, so we need to just quickly check out that whatever we are doing, uh, is it worth to invest on that algo? Number one. Secondarily, if I invest in this algo, what kind of a profits or losses I can have in my mind while running that? Yeah. We can put it maybe like for 20-30 minutes or even for hourly is okay. So now the third step is that when I tested on the back test, maybe it is giving me on the historical timings, but would the same strategy can allow me to make money in today's volatile scenario? This is again one question, because there could be scenario, there can be times when one strategy works very good on the back test, but it doesn't work well into the live market. So how to check that? In that case, we can use the paper trading. If we go to the paper trading, please. We can minimize or close the rest of the option. It's okay. Abhishek, please go to the paper trading. So to paper trade this, what I am supposed to do is, paper trading is like our ancient way how as a trading fraternity works, that we used to decide and put our trades on the paper and see if we made money. So similar way, what I'm doing here is I'm creating my strategy. There are a couple of sections you guys can see here. So if I hide some of the sections, or maybe like just collapse, so that we can quickly go one by one without complicating. So the first section, if we see here, is allowing me to decide that on this particular script or on this particular section, I want to place the order. So let's say I have taken the Axis Bank here. I can do two things here. Number one, I can choose that I want to place an order on this particular script. Okay, in that case, whatever the condition or whatever the formula or strategy I have created, it will work on the same script. The another approach could be that my vigilant target is something else, but I want to trade on something else. Let's say, for example, I want to trade in SBI or I want to trade in HDFC Bank, but the moment or the strategy I want to run on the Bank Nifty. So let's say if there is a momentum in the Bank Nifty, I want to trade into the Axis Bank. So you could do this thing also. So both the options are available. That is, you can directly run the strategy on one script and initiate the trade into the same script. Another approach, you initiate the trade in one script, but you are tracking, let's say, an index or any other bank or any of the scripts, whatever you want to decide upon. You can decide like on the lots and value, you can put it in terms of the capital also. For the equity, it would be your quantity. For the capital investment, you can decide that I want to invest, let's say, from 1 lakh or 5 lakh and 10 lakhs, and accordingly the system will take care rest of the things. Ashwini put up a question on chat that yes, running a strategy on the script chart, we can trade options. Yes, you can trade track A and trade on B. You see a small box here which is called PR. This is very important, because sometimes there are again, it all depends upon the mindset of the trader or the person who is using that. Let's say, for example, I started with 1 lakh, okay, and I ended up making a profit of say 8,000 in my first day. Now on the next day, when I'm coming back to the same software in the morning 9:15, what do I want to do with the 8,000? Do I want to reinvest that? That is next day what I want. My capital should be 1 lakh only, or my capital should be 1 lakh 8,000. So this peer will help me to figure out that whether I want to plow my returns back to the same strategy, or I want to keep it separate. If I keep it separate, so if this strategy will always start with the fixed value what I have given into this capital. If I take this PR, that is my plow return. So in that case, whatever are profits or losses I have made in this strategy, it will accumulate that, and accordingly the next day or my next day's positions will be accordingly. Now if we look at this start with option, see there are a couple of options to start with. Start with as in there can be n number of scenarios. Number one, I do not have any open trade. I am coming fresh into the market. Okay. So in that case, there is a scenario that I simply want to enter in something, and when that entry is happened, I want to wait. Whenever there is any exit as in either I end up in booking profit or any stop loss hit, then only I will go for a vice versa side. So in that case, I can go for simple entry conditions. There could be a scenario that I don't want to play only intraday. I'm going ahead for a longer term, especially because I do recommend people to go ahead with the positional strategies. This is my personal suggestion to us. So in that case, there could be scenarios wherein you can have that already existing folios of the customers where they already hold the positions at your end, and then in that case you can start with exit conditions. There can be scenario again that once if entry has happened, you do not want to go again for a entry. That is, let's say a buy has happened, there is a buy hua, then a stop loss hit or a target has hit. Now once again a buy signal is generated. So do you want to trade on that buy, or you want to wait that once buy is initiated and the stop loss is hit, so now let's wait and go for the shorter one. So in that case, we can have that alternate, that always one cycle is complete, it will take for the alternate part, that once a buy is initiated, it will wait for its exit, either the stop loss or the target, and then it will go for short. So you can choose that option also. So we have defined the conditions. You could see long conditions and the short condition. Long condition is that if this condition is happening, I want to buy, and if this condition is happening, I will exit from my buy position. Similarly, if you see the short condition, enter and exit, that if this condition is SMA cross down is happening, in that case, I will go for the short, and similarly exit condition. Okay, I want to run this condition on which time frame, I can decide that. You can see the active or intraday. If I want to go for the positional, so I'll not check the intraday. If I want to go for only intraday, that is at the end of the day, my position should square off, so I will go for the intraday part. So this is the basic script and the condition part. So this is my base. Now if I go for the order setting, so it's not just the strategy which is helping us to make money. Always remember, never any strategy is required, but the more crucial part is how do you execute that, or what all flexibility you have for the execution. Because strategy is always there, but ultimately it's the trade which is going to make you the real money. Correct. So if we go to the second part, there are n number of options. If you see here, that okay, this is condition I have given. On this condition, my order should shoot. But now, at what price it should shoot? What if I don't get my position on that price? So in that case, what needs to be done? Let's say, for example, on my entry condition triggered, at that point of time, order order is shoot, let's say for 100, buy at 100 rupees. Now there is nobody to sell at 100. Now it is 100.05 or let's say 100.50. So what I should do? So in that case, there is an option that related to your order. Let's see what type of order you want to shoot. It's a limit or market. If it is a limit, so in that case, you can have a buffer. You can have you want to place it on touch line. You want to place it on counter touch line. Okay. You want to place it on the average buy price, what is available. You can put the buffer also that, okay, it is 100 rupees, but I'm ready to take, let's say, 0.05% of a or tick buffer, and I'm okay to buy at that price. So if it doesn't work on this price, so in that case, after how many times or how many attempts, let's say in 2 seconds, if in 2 seconds my order doesn't get trade, once again go and try to get my order. So how do you get it? If you see 2 and 2, I have mentioned here, in that case, after 2 seconds, make 2 attempts. 2 attempts as in, first time we have taken for 0.05, next time we have taken 2 ticks, 0.10. And even if, what if in the last, even after 2 attempts, my order doesn't get filled? So in that case, what needs to be done? You want to keep on it pending, you want to cancel your order, or you want to take it on the market. So all these permutations you can see here. That is, what price to place order. If the order doesn't get filled, wait for how much time? Make n number of attempts, whatever we decide. In every attempt, increase or decrease my value by this much of a slippage. And what if in the final, still my order is, still I'm not able to get my order, what to be done? Want to cancel, want to keep it pending, or want to take it on the market? Is it clear till here? I hope we guys are on the same page and nobody is having confusions in this. If somebody can just put it on the chat, yes or no. Okay, great. Now, so this was related to my main order. Now, what about the stop losses and a square off? So if we go to the third section. Super. Thank you, Varun, Ashwini. So the similar combinations we have here for the stop losses and the targets, wherein I can decide that this what has to happen for my stop loss order. Similarly, at what price I want to place my stop loss order, what would be my slippage for the stop loss. If I want to modify my stop loss the way we have done for the entry order, similarly we can have this as stop loss modifications. In fact, I can have my stop loss trailing also. You can say trail up to, and trail your stop loss so that your stop losses also move in the direction of your trade, so that whenever, even if a stop loss hits, you end up in the profit if there is a good enough trailing is happening. Similarly, if we talk about the square of part, in the square of there can be again different type of trading fraternity trading practices, as in some people want to book whatever it is. Let's say I have gone for 100 quantity, so I will finish up ending all the 100. There could be one fraternity wherein they believe in accumulating slowly and cutting down the position slowly. So in that case, we can use this square of table. I have this square of table, please. So wherein I can decide, let's say I have, let me take an example to make it more clear. I have purchased 100 TCS at say 1500 rupees. Now, as soon as the price moves to 1540, so I want to book 50% quantity. Yeah. So with that, on my entry price, if you see, 50% of my quantity will be booked on the 40 rupees profit. The remaining total quantity, or again I can further decide that if I want to book out of 50, remaining 25 on, Abhishek, let's take it this way, remaining 25, I want to book on 1560. That is more 20 rupees difference. Yeah. And remaining 20% as at 1570. I have taken this example specifically. So now you can see I have gone for 100 stocks. So 50 of the TCS will wind up at 1540. Remaining 25 will wind up at 1560, and the rest everything will wind up at 1570. So I can decide the partial profit bookings as per the prices I decide. So instead of booking the whole I can do the whole profit booking at once. I can do the partials, not just the partial, at the different prices as well. Now this is about the basic trading part, and now there are people who go for the progressions, people who go for, I mean, this is for the advanced people who go for who majorly go for the positional ones, and I want to end up something, a very good strategy which can help me either to accumulate something over a period of time. So in that case, we can have this progression and cycle thing, that I don't want to just continue this strategy once in a day. Whenever this thing is happening, this thing, whatever I have decided into my entry and exit conditions, I want to stay in the market, stay invested in the market. So I can decide, if you see in the progressions and cycle, I can decide that how many steps or how many cycles I want to move ahead. Yeah, great. I can also decide that, let's say I have given 5 cycles, but since it's an automation, I am a bit of a conservative type, so I don't want to take much risk. So I may say, okay, if there is 2 continuous losses I end up, so I don't want to continue. You guys see here that loss cycles. So total cycles I have given 5, but if I mark 2 in the loss cycle, so what happens is that if there are 2 continuous loss cycles, I want to stop. So this way I can monitor and control my losses also. So even though it is automated, it's not like that it can either make unlimited profits or either it can make unlimited losses. I can always have a controlled one. So this is how we create the strategy. Abhishek, can we go to the strategy window wherein we can have one strategy? So this is how I created one strategy. Yeah, save that mapping. Go to the mapping. Great. So whatever, please minimize this. Thank you. Yeah. So whatever strategies this way we have created, we can see onto this technical trader watch all my mappings, all our strategies, whatever I have created. Now there are multiple ways to use this. Number one, I can simply make it active and let it go to the market. That is, whenever there is any signal, I will simply just start this, and whenever there is any signal, the order will shoot. Now, as I told, the orders will shoot to what? It depends upon you guys, as in if you are into algo mode, it will directly go to the exchange. If it is non-algo mode, it will go to the one touch window. The another way is I can simply go and check the paper trade that I want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable first, and then only I will go for the trading. So in that case, I can put my mapping into the paper trading mode. In that case, what happens is it will work as if you are as if you have put it on automation, or as if you have put it on the complete algo mode. It will keep on tracking, keep on doing whatever it is supposed to do, except it will not send order to the exchange. The rest of the things, your profits, losses, everything you can track here. So you can feel comfortable with the algo. And once you, so if we recall, number one, create one strategy. Number 2, check it on the chart. Number 3, you can backtest this. Number 4, once I have backtested and find it okay, it's worth to go ahead with, I will create that mapping, create that strategy and put all that execution, what we have did into that parameter window. Now, after that, it's all optional thing. Optional as in, if I want, I can go into for paper trade mode so that I can test it into the real live market, how my strategy is making money or not. Or I can simply put it, make this mapping active and directly go live into the market. Okay, I believe there must be some sub brokers or maybe the people who are handling more than one client. So in that case, now there could be confusion in your mind that I have one strategy and I have, let's say, 10 people in my entity for whom I want to do that. So do I have to do everything once again and again? No, there is another option. Abhishek, can we go to that main? Yeah, we can create shadow mapping. Shadow mapping as in I create a strategy once and I can use it for n number of people. I mean, if you see here, there are 4-5 people which are here. Now, there could be another question in your mind. I have given capital, but every client may not be ready to invest the same capital, right? There can be one client who is ready to put in the algo, let's say 5 lakh. There can be one client who is saying, no, I want to start with 1 lakh. There can be one who's okay to invest in 7 lakhs. So in that case, you can, and if it is a case of the quantity also, so there can again also be, same scenario that somebody says, okay, I'm okay for 5 lots because I have that much of fund. There can be a small client who's okay, who's okay with just 1 lot. So you can change only this, you can change this parameter here, that capital and the values. If you see on the table, there are different values mentioned there, and you just submit. Automatically with the same strategy, you have all these mapping. So with one click, one strategy, you test and you can make all your client go live in just one simple click. So easy breezy, guys. Now this is about creation. Now, how do you monitor that? How do you monitor that? Let's say, for example, anything goes wrong or anything goes out of control and you want to stop all. And let's say, for example, you have 100 clients. So it is very difficult to make all just 100 active or inactive. So you just simply control the main one. You just simply, Abhishek, can we start the main? Abhishek, can we start the main, please? So simply, if I start or stop the main one, automatically it will help me to control all the shadow mappings for that particular strategy. So even if there are 100 people who are trading, or there are 100 mapping who are trading on the same strategy, with one click, I can start, stop, all that. Though I can do it individually as well, but in times of panic, this one click will help me. Now in the last, we are just nearing to the ending part, and then we'll take the Q&A. So before I wind up, I want to show you the optimizer also. Okay, I'm comfortable, I'm okay to create a strategy. Now I want to optimize more returns. Yeah. We are on the backtest report. Please optimize. So the strategy optimizer, how does it work? Let's take once again understand with an example. You guys remember we started this strategy of a moving average crossover, right? Now I have taken the moving average crossover of, let's say, 5 and 50. Now there can be scenario that instead of a 550 crossover, if I would have taken say 7 and 48 crossover. maybe that could have given me better return, right? But as a normal investor or a trader, when we are working on this technical trader, it's practically not possible for anyone, including me or the whole team, that you check out every single parameter. Okay, with SMA 5 crossover, it is this. If SMA 10 crossover, it is this. SMA 11, 12, or vice versa. So how do we do this? So in that case, we go for this optimizer window, wherein I say, okay, I have this SMA option. You tell me, is that from minimum, let's say, let's take one example. Let's say, yeah, 5. Okay, minimum, let's say 1, and maximum, let's say 10. Okay, go for the 9 steps. Yeah. And see. Let's run that. It's okay. And similarly for the 20, I'm okay to go ahead from 20 to, let's say, 35. So how much, which is the most profitable combination of these two crossovers? So this technical trader not only allow you to create a strategy that can help you to fine tune as well your strategy, that out of if you are using the same strategy, good, it is profitable. But if you change the values from X to Y, it could be best. So it's a journey from good to great. So how you can move from being good to be great? We can use this optimizer and find out which is the great value, which can be taken care. Abhishek, that's okay. We can just take one example and the trade and test it so that it's visible for all. Yeah. So you could see that with every combination, it tries to figure out that this would be the trade and with which combination this is best. Yeah. If we just sort it on the profit part, so we could see. Yeah.
Akanksha, whatever strategy this is, we want to use it immediately.
Cool. Yeah. So not only we can optimize also, we can check the same strategy on the chart also. We can even put it as just like an Excel. We can take the report so that we know that this price it has entered. So I believe that's how algo journey starts with the concept, which we came into the formula, then implementing the formula, that came into the strategy, the attaching the strategy, then checking out your strategy, that is validating the thought process or validating your concept from ideation to execution. So we did into the back testing or the paper trading part. Now and the lastly, whenever the something is on the paper, now it's time to recheck and revalidate, more polish it, and then come back. So that is where the optimizer comes into the picture and helps it out. Just 1 second, guys. Yeah. So I hope we are clear till here. So if it's okay, then we can go for the further question section. Or if you want me to repeat anything out of this, whatever we have discussed, please put it on the chat.
Akanksha, is it possible, like somebody asked, is there any predefined strategies?
Yeah. So if you ask me as a 63 moves or as a ODIN team, so I would say no, because since you must be aware about the compliance part, without being the investment advisor, you can't do that. So as a 63 moves, I can't do this. But as a PL, if you talk about, since you guys have an amazing research team with you, you guys definitely can build the strategies and push to your clients.
Vikas, can you take up the other Q&A? There are lots of questions in
Is
the
there,
chat section.
I mean, I hope there is no other thing,
No,
then we can move to the questions part.
yeah, please do that.
Yeah. So MACD, the candles we have already done. Coding point I have already discussed. Market profile and volume profile is there, Deepak. So market profile chart, I believe you are talking about market profile chart. If I'm not wrong, can you please confirm on the chat? Meanwhile, I'll take up another question and come back on this question. Then there is Kashikar. Can we scan the group for our formula? Yes, you can. Nagraj, what if Odin disconnect and connect with a different ISP? I didn't got your question, Nagraj.
No, I think what he means is that there's an active trade. He opened the trade, or the algo opened the trade, and suddenly there's a disconnection. So and he uses another link to join. So would he still be able to continue with the trade, or check the trade, or cancel the trade?
Yeah.
So
So
obviously the
in that,
answer is
yeah. So in that case, what can happen is there can be two scenarios. Number one, either you end up the trade somewhere and here you come back on the technical trader and manually fill that because that trade has happened the outside boundary of the Odin. Number one. And number two, that if the position is still not cut, you can check with the exit. I mean, as I explained during the execution part when we were creating that mapping, that instead of entry now, we can start the same mapping with the exit part. So both the options are available. If the already the order is being happened somewhere or another purview, in that case you can come back and manually fill that. If it is not, you can start the same mapping with the exit part.
I only had one quick question on this same kind of question. If I'll be able to see all the strategy orders also in the order book on my normal Odin terminal, correct?
Correct.
So I can square up trades from my Odin terminal also. If for some reason, if the algo bit or the technical trader is stuck, or for some reason I'm not able to do something, I can still use my normal Odin terminal to square up those trades, right?
Manual closure. I'll revert to this question. Because there is some compliance thing going on wherein some of the exchanges didn't allow to manually wind up the algo orders. For some of the exchange segments, it is allowed. So let me quickly cross check and come back to this. There's a question from Dheeraj. First candle of 15 minutes is made and the next candle is yeah. So Dheeraj, this type of queries you can definitely build using the query editor, using the custom formula builder. You can write this and you can build the kind of expectation you have, that there's a candle of let's say 15 minutes and you want that whenever the second candle is closing above that, or maybe you want to go for the 3 highs or something. So that can be done. How many days you select for back testing? It depends, Arun. It depends. You want to test in on how much of the duration. If we see the back testing window, there is always an option that you, let's say for example, you have the data from of last 10 years. Okay. So you want to back test it on the whole 10 years data, or you don't want to go for the 10 years because whatever the previous I mean the scenarios and the market conditions and things are changing so drastically every year. So maybe you just want to test it for last 2 years, so you can do that. Vijay, can we do back testing? Yes, we can. There is another question. I don't have the name here. Can we live trade with a strategy on a watch list instead of individual script? I didn't got that. Probably I'm trying to explain what I understood. So whosoever it is, since there is no name, so I can't ask. But if you are listening still, please correct. What I get out of this question is probably you want to know that instead of making the mapping on single script, maybe you have one portfolio or you want to run the same strategy on the portfolio. If this is the question, so in that case, answer is yes, you can create one mapping, and you can just simply duplicate the mapping for all other scripts or of the portfolio and use that. Actually, let me just quickly finish the Q&A and then I'll come back to the chat, because in the chat also there are questions. So let me just quickly finish up the Q&A part. Can you please test it on live commodity terminal now, right now, since we do not have the running broadcast, so I can't test it right now. But yes, whenever it is there with your UAT, you can definitely do that. There is someone, just the name is coming as Redmi Go. Suppose without creating a strategy, I want to add a stock during trading hours and set buy triggers. Suppose without creating a strategy, I want to add a stock during trading hours and set buy trigger. Target 2%, no stop loss. I believe this is something what you are trying to say is that you want to create a strategy. If during the day, let's say you get a 2% of the profit, you want to take that profit and go out. Otherwise, you want to buy the delivery. Is it something you are asking? Yeah. So yes, you can do that. If you can make it a strategy, positional ones, and if it is on the equity, in that case, yes, if the target is not hit and you haven't given the exit ones, then you can go for the delivery path. Can we make a strategy for how many number of clients? As I explained, the shadow order you can make for all your mapped clients. Suppose I deposit 4 lakh and want to spread it over 8 stocks. Can the system allocate capital over the stocks added? So basically, it is not basket. What happens here is, since it is not manual one, so in that case, where it will allocate the money for individual stock or individual mapping tracking, not for the whole basket. So it is not algo basket. It is the algo trading for one script at a time. I hope I could answer your question. Trailing stop loss, yes, you can set the trailing stop loss. Kindly repeat paper trading portion. Okay, I will repeat, Varun. Let me just quickly finish this Q&A and then I will repeat the paper trading for you. Okay, Vishal, can we put in our customized coded strategy on this platform for auto execution? Vishal, you have to see, since you have to, because the trading concept, what this trading terminal understand is the Odin language. So either you can do that, but in that case, you have to convert it. So if you have some existing strategy, you have to build the same strategy into the Odin. It's not like that you can import something and directly use that. Say, for example, you have something in AFL. So in that case, you have to build the same, whatever is mentioned into the AFL, build the same into the Odin, and then you can reuse that. Is there a cost involved for progress partners and clients? Probably the PL team would be the best person to revert on this. Varun, is there any charges for set up the strategies and activate this service?
We will update as a part of the channel, Subbroker channel, and also using this software, we'll update the charges. Okay, we'll update that.
So thank you, Vikas, for such a quick update. So I'm done with the Q&A part. Let me quickly see. There are a couple of questions I could see in the Q&A in the chat window also. So just give me 2-3 minutes, then I will repeat the paper trading for you, Varun. There is someone
asked that do you help in coding? Did you give that answer? I must have missed that.
Yeah. In the coding, I already reverted. If it's okay, I can reiterate my answer. For the coding part, there are 3 ways. One, instead of going for coding, you can go the UI way. Number 2, if you are going ahead with the non-UI way, that is for the pseudocode way. In that case, there is a help manual. which you will be getting it. So you which will have all the syntaxes which can help you to reuse all the indicators which are available into the Odin. So you can use that. Third thing is, then if it is still not working out, we will identify one SPOC from the PL team and give him or her the proper trainings accordingly, so that they guys can help you to build the strategy where if you guys are stuck somewhere, and if still there is something which still is not able to convert it, or still any concept which you guys are not able to build it, so we are always here. We will definitely help you out. You guys can, the PL team always can come back to us, and we are always there. There is just predefined strategies. I already reviewed. Cost part already done. How to finalize which parameter should be selected. So Samit, you can use the strategy optimizer. So in the optimizer, whatever is the best suitable parameter, that optimizer will tell you. So the same parameter you can use for your indicator. Can we get live update for the strategy? We can check it on the U8 part. Profitable trade is based on the parameter combination selection to be executed. How to do that? Samir, the answer is still same what I just replied to just before this the question. In the optimizer, you can choose that you want to optimize one parameter at a time, or you want to optimize combinations. I can keep adding stocks during period. So I can add 10 scripts one by one. There's another point which is mentioned. I'm not getting the last one. The Redmi Go has posted. So can you please clarify a bit more what you wanted to ask? You are still here. Okay. How to add a stock list during market hours? So simply go to the mapping. That is it parameter, Abhishek? Yeah, you can simply pick the stock from your market watch also with the shortcut. Simply do that. So it will automatically fill this script for you, and then you can fill the rest of the parameters, or you can go to the strategy and open the same window. Or third thing, what you could do is, if you have some standard things which you are continuously doing related to the execution part, that is the order part or the stop loss or the target part. So you could create a template, use that. You can even duplicate the existing mapping. I can show you the template also. Abhishek, just go to the EZ parameter window. Yeah. So the standard part, you can create one template where you have all these settings. And every time you can simply just load this template, so you don't need to fill all this thing. And to make it even more easy, you can make this template default as well. So every time whenever you open this window, all the things are just pre-filled. You can simply change the script or change the condition, and you are good to go. You can have two, three templates based on your choice, and you can reuse that. Or there's always an option that you can put if you want to have different things for different stocks. So in that case, yes, you have to do it manually. Otherwise, simply, if it is just same strategy, you want to run on 10 different things, simply use the duplicate mapping or the mapping on the portfolio. Abhishek, just click one duplicate mapping, please. So the help file is available. That definitely you can get that. Just go to create copy, and you see this duplicate mapping. Yeah, just simple Control C, Control V. It is as simple as that. That's how we all are used to use copy and paste. So simply copy one mapping and reuse it. Somebody asked me to repeat the paper trading. Paper trading is very similar. Just create the mapping what we are doing it right now, And instead of making the mapping active directly into the exchange, just right click on the mapping, Abhishek. Just right click on this mapping, and instead of making this mapping live, we can simply go to this paper trade mode. Now this is about the two parts. If you guys remember, I told you, yeah, Sumit, I have replied this for shadow orders. Do you want me to repeat the same thing again? The same thing what you are asking me is can be achieved using shadow orders. Okay. So Abhishek, please go to the shadow order window wherein you create one mapping, in mapping, and simply create a shadow order for that. Copy. Wherein you have all those client lists, you can see in the left. You can change the, if you want, you can change the capital or lots for individual clients, and the same mapping will get created for all the clients. Okay, so before we end up the surprise element of the technical trader, let me come up with, if you go to the exit parameter window, what if I don't know the chart? I just know the price. I can't understand the chart. I don't know the indicators. I don't understand how the chart or indicator works. If you see in the start with, there is an option called price figure. The basic, I mean, that's how, if we are in the market, we understand that this is the kind of price movement. Above this, there is a upside momentum, or downside this, there is a downside momentum. So I can, even without the chart, if you see here, if you choose the start with, in the start with, you choose price figure, and you can simply put the price. If you see here, I want to buy this stock if it goes above 402, and I want to sell this if it is at 409.90. As simple as that. Can any algo be more simpler than this? I believe, I don't think that anything in terms of the algo can be even easier than this thing. So even if you guys think that I can't understand chart, still you guys can play very well with the algo. And slowly, when the system is with you, you can be comfortable with the charts and start with the technical analysis based or the chart based algo trading as well. So anything else or any other questions for me? I'm here. You guys feel free. Please ask.
So, Akanksha, this was one of the good webinars. A lot of questions, as you can see.
Yes.
There would be some videos, if any you have, then you can always share it with me, that I can share it with partners.
Okay. So right now, if you ask me, I don't have any such videos with me, because it all depends. See, strategies is something purely how somebody is using it. Correct. I mean, I can make whatever strategy I have in my mind. So it's not a specific strategy that way.
What I meant was short videos highlighting the impact of this technical trader. So that could actually help a lot of queries.
Okay. Okay. So Vikas, right now I actually don't have any videos in at this point of time, but we may take it up and let me see if we can create some of those videos, or if we have some team who can do this for us. So let me quickly check that part and I can come back to you on this.
Sure.
There is another question which shooted. Is it possible to use paper trading to create a shadow strategy but never make it live? So Gaurav, I would say I'm trying to understand what you are saying. I'm repeating, so please correct me if you think it is not well understood. probably what you are trying to do is that you have, let's say, 10 different people or and clients with you. You want to create some strategy, you want to test it, but you don't want to directly go live. So what you want to do is that instead of a simple strategy, you want to go for a shadow type strategy, wherein which you can reuse for your n number of clients, but before that you want to put it for paper trading. Is it okay? So yeah, so if you see in the ProCli, in the same window, if you see the second row, ProCli option, there is an option called main. So whatever strategies you can create with this option as a main, this strategy is always available for you to create shadow strategies. So if anybody who wants to build the strategy and use for multiple clients, so instead of creating the duplicate mapping and change the client numbers for each and every time, they can create the strategy as main strategy and then create the shadow mappings for their end clients, wherein they can just simply pick which client and how much capital or how much quantity they want to put for this particular end. So you could do that. What is the minimum amount? It is absolutely, I mean, you can even simply start with one quantity. I mean, there's no as such specific requirement for the software. It all depends how much amount or how much quantity you guys are comfortable with. That how much capital you want to start and what is the risk you are ready to take. To minimize your risk, you can always, as I suggested, you can backtest it, you can paper trade that, and you can check it visually on the chart, and then you can put go live. And still, if you are, even after that you are not comfortable, so instead of 100% algo, you can go for manual one touch. So you can start one mapping with one quantity. You can be comfortable, and then later on when the mapping is inactive, you can update the quantities if the position is not open. So you could do all these permutation combinations.
If anybody has any questions and their questions are not yet answered, you can email to plbd@plelindia.com, and we will get those questions answered through Akanksha and her team and come back to you as soon as possible. Akanksha, thank you so much for such a wonderful session. And you can see there were a lot of questions. That means that the product has immense potential, and obviously many more rounds of discussions. So I would expect their support and FT support in that. Thank you so much.
For sure. And I'm sure all the attendees, I mean, there are 100+ attendees, so wonderful audience. Thank you so much being here on a trading day after a hectic trading schedule. You all guys are here, so thank you so much. And I believe that since we had the Century Plus RMs, the sub brokers, the wealth managers, and the PL team, so I'm sure that you guys have understood the basic concept, how the algo works. I hope you guys understood how the technical trader can totally be a revolution for your earning potential, to increase your business and help your customers to continue the same thing. Because if you are doing it manually, it is very hectic for you. I can understand in such a volatile market, handling the position for, let's say, 100 customers at one time, and with such a volatility, all these compliance and all, it's very difficult. So if we put it on the auto executions, that definitely it will help you. It would be just like a piece of cake for you to handle all that. So I'm sure you guys will come up through PL team, and surely at least start with this. I would suggest at least give it a try. Start with that. Try to use, be comfortable, make yourself comfortable with the back testing and the paper trading. Maybe not algo, but at least start with the one touch. And once you guys are confident enough, then you can go for the algo, 100% algo. So over to the PL team.
Yeah, so guys, we'll be coming out shortly with the product commercials and also the offers, and this will help us increase our volumes and give better service to our customers. Customers can trade more effectively. We'll try to give you more videos, information about this software, and continuously fill you through with it. So, if any questions, any inquiries, please email at plbd@plenindia.com and we shall come back to you immediately. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Akanksha, once again. Okay.
Thank you all. Thanks to your team and the audience. Thank you so much.